Good morning and welcome to MAQ TV. We have with us the chairman and CEO, MAQ Qureshi, who seems to have enjoyed the Christmas break. He is looking very bright this morning, and I think that he got a good rest during the period, the Christmas period. I saw that he was playing some tennis as well, but also he's a man who never rests. He never sleeps, and he was able to, during that period, put together a wonderful packed agenda for 2021. And this morning, you have a number of tournaments that you have planned for this new year, starting with the President's Cup. I've never heard of the President's Cup in America. Is this the first time that you're having the President's Cup?
Yeah, President Cup is coming up first time in, here in USA. Is basically, as you know, pandemic and up north, a lot of cold weather. So we planning to host more cricket in USA. And so we had it teams who's been participating with the Cricket Council USA for last decade, for Tampa Tiger. Prahlad and Nagesh has been managing Tampa leagues, and they're bringing in the national championships on the teams every years and US Open. So they've been participating delegated. So we find the two best ground in Tampa. So good news is we have the professional grounds in Tampa. And we had a meeting with the county commissioners and mayors and all, and the ground is ready to play. So we starting as a program. So every years for 10 years programs, which is President Cup every years will be in February in President Cups.
And what's the format for the President Cup? Is it 2020? Is it 10-10? What's the format for it, and when will it be played?
It's playing February 13 and 14, 2021. And format is President Cups, they call tournament President Cup, and MCL T20. MCL T20 is the 2024 teams we're gonna participating this year. Is Tampa Tigers, Warrior, and Orlando Stars, and MAQ Stars. All they coming in opening ceremony for the 14 for this first year, 2021 and February 13th.
And will this be televised as well for all of the cricket fans to see coming out of Tampa?
Yeah, we social media, MAQ TV, and all live commentaries and live games is going to be on. And this is a new ground for us. And logistically, we will see that, and eventually we're going to improve a lot of things in next year. But this year we're starting the opening ceremony, seeing how they go. And during the pandemic, as you know, there are a lot of restrictions applying. So we want to make sure all they go well. And then we will have all social media marketings in same way we had it done. Whatever capability we have, we're going to provide it.
And moving away from the President's Cup, which just a reminder of viewers, that will be taking place on the 13th and 14th of February, which is just a month away, a month and probably 2 weeks. After that, you then have national championships, which comes towards the back end of May. Tell us about that.
Yeah, national championship, as you know, that was the Memorial Day weekend, and November 28 to 30. November 28, and actually May 28 to 30. I'm sorry for that. The tournament national championship is MAQ T10 has been hosting last 2015 every years. And this is the tournament give them opportunity to the players. They can be given performance and they have player ranking, and they will be selected number of players to participate US Open 2021. So that is the platform where is all the honor bring the teams for junior players and local national players and participating this tournament. They have 24 teams be participating, and there was only they have cash prize $25,000 and plus only $1,000 registration fees. So make sure teams in coming and confirmations fees, and $25,000 is a lot of cash prices also. But they give you opportunity for the national championship means is for local nationals and some international who's been migrated living here. They come and play together, and given performance, good scale of the cricket, so we can able to pick some talented players and to play US Open, and 2021 is hosting in December.
And after that tournament, we then swing around. Remember, just to remind our viewers that, in 2020, we could not stage the MAQ T10 USA Nationals because of the COVID pandemic. So it's back. It's back in 2021. And moving on from that tournament, I think you have, again, another first in terms of the World Cup for the veterans leading into the USA Cricket Hall of Fame. That's October. Tell me about that.
Yeah, let me go back. Things about the national 2020. You're saying we did host the scale of a lower scale because during the pandemic, and MCL and then Florida National Championship and Tryout Championship to hosting number of tournament in 2020, so we can able to occupy some local talent players and some who can be able to travel to come in and play, and they be part of selection teams to US Open 2020. So we did host the tournament, national Florida Nationals and also MCL leagues to participating to cover up our USA National Championship scale. So we don't left out what we able to produce, because we always want to give them opportunity, make sure fill in the gap. So that gap was been covered for that one with the national 2020. So this year, when we did it, US Open 2020, so we had a lot of players who play and participating for nationals and MCL. So that's why we selection came from. And let's go back to um, World Cup. As you've seen, we did the sponsor Cricket Hall of Fame, Zoom, and we have, this is year 2020. We have agreement to work with the Cricket Hall of Fame to host the World Cup for Cricket Hall of Fame World Cup in October, which is first week of October. They're playing in Florida. They have 5 international teams coming in and playing. Basically, is number one team is playing West Indies, legend, 40 plus, and also Pakistan teams coming from Pakistan, Team Pakistan also 40 plus, and Team India. And also we have combined teams number 5. So we have West Indies, Pakistan, India, and number 4th team. Basically, we have World Star will kind of come along with them, and there is the Canada and USA teams. So that will be wonderful tournaments gonna happen for the Cricket Hall of Fame. Is the first time World Cup is happening, and during the same time they have Cricket Hall of Fame dinner night in same weekend.
And then leaving that tournament, we will then put all our energies on the US Open, and that is in from December the 14th to the 19th. That has already been set, and that tournament is one that we'll all be looking forward to. That's the major tournament in America, and in fact in North America. Tell me a little bit about that.
So let's go back to, there is the tournament is coming on the 4th of July weekend, is Chicago Cup.
Oh, yes.
Chicago Cup is 4th of July weekend, before the World Cup is happening for the Cricket Hall of Fame. Chicago Cup is the unique cup, and been doing hosting for last 1 decade and 10 years, been every years. And Mr. Mo Iftikhar and Arvind Shekhar is the founders on that times, with the co-founder with the Cricket Council USA. That cup is coming up on 4th of July weekend. They have $25,000 cash prizes, a lot of opportunity for Midwest teams is coming in. And also we have a lot of them are USA teams is participating, is very open format. So we have more talented, more teams can be hunted to play, find out the players' performance. And so more stats can be built. And as you know that we have a cricket club is basically cricketer book is hosting all stats for the players. Cricketer books is the platform where we have all the players given performance and be part of one of the biggest tournament for US Open. So that basically all is growth program for USA, for national championship, President Cups, and Chicago Cups. Once they're hosting that tournaments, will lay out a lot of players to upfront scale have opportunity to play US Open.
Well, that is a very packed schedule. One thing I didn't notice though is you didn't mention any tournaments for women. I don't know if you're still working on that. Will there be any women's cricket? I know in 2020 there was supposed to be a women's tournament, but of course the COVID-19 took care of that.
Yeah, we have a youth program, Youth US Open and Women US Open. The problem was this year is a pandemic. We did not host it this year because women is very sensitive, as you know, the minor children's and the youth programs, parents and all traveling issues and all. So we caution on that side. Grown up is adults. We did the host wonderful tournament is a US Open and very successful, but I don't want to take a risk and for the minor children's and the women's and traveling's and responsibility for cricket council shoulder. So we decided not to host it in 2020. We'll have 2021. So we're looking for a slot there, how the vaccine working, how this thing of traveling becomes safer. So we can host the youth programs as we do every years. And also we programming for women's tournaments as we also plan for it.
Well, that's good news because the women, they don't want to feel as if they have been left out. So that's good news. Our women fans out there and cricketers, rest assured that Cricket Council USA would be looking to, state something that gets you involved once the situation gets better in terms of the COVID-19. I want to thank you, Mark, for joining us this morning. I know you have a big game today. You're representing, I think, Trinidad and Tobago today in the game. Tell us a bit about that before you go.
We have MCL local league is going on here every Sunday, MAQ Cricket Stadium. So we was joining the games today with Tiger Star and against Max Star. And I'm also participating playing because passion is there. So I still active and playing cricket every weekend. And the tournament is basically keeping life for the South Florida. Been during the pandemics, and we have things. We have the grounds and availability, and we have batting cages and all, and we have academies running all year around. So this is the opportunity the local South Florida have, and then a lot of times, many times actually, Orlando participating teams coming in also play on MCL. So we have 8 teams in participating MCL has been playing for last 10 months during the pandemics.
Well, that's great. And you can stay tuned to log on to news9to5.com, where we'll always have all the matches that have been played there at the MAQ Cricket Stadium. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning, Mark, and good luck in your game today.
And don't forget, MAQ TV is your favorite TV for American cricket. Thanks.